or consumer. I guess maybe that's what that is. But I haven't necessarily
The water jug.
I haven't stay up to date on every last thing that's been happening inside that case, because it's like, dude, if something happens, I can read and I can get caught up on what's going down. I didn't necessarily want it to be a huge talking point on the show all of the time. I know that sounds crazy, as we've talked about it for 2 segments here, but again, I have been saying I'm pushing back against the people who were celebrating this yesterday. Just because they're preparing for something doesn't mean they think that's what's going to happen. Preparation is smart. Being prepared is ready to go. The problem is that too many things are fake and presented to you as real online, like it just happened in the moment like this. It just happened like that. And no, it didn't. But reality television. If it was reality TV, they wouldn't need a staff of writers, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? And so, that's kind of one of those. I saw people celebrating it one way or the other yesterday, and then I saw a lot of people celebrating it yesterday as if this was the reality of what's going to happen, and I just don't see it that way. It could happen. It's one of those things. It's possible. It doesn't feel probable. Under an hour now. That's when you snag that first $1,000 Rock the Bank keyword with me every morning at 9. I give out the first one. I want to get to this Alec Baldwin car. Whatever the thing.
In the eyes.
And then when we all got communication devices, we were like, no, we're going to get the justice.
I can drive, sweetheart. You can.
I think that's how Kansas culture kind of came about.
I'm not pulling over them. No,
you're wrong.
I want to get home.
Right? Might be making it too easy. You guys have brought up some decent points on this. I've said, well, where do you jail them? What do you do?
Do we need to stop anywhere?
D-block.
Well, I don't know, because I don't know what. Do you have still leftover of your spaghetti last night?
Yeah,
so you can eat that one.
Dude, I mean, we have high-profile people who have been put in prison before, right? Don't we just put them where Lori Loughlin went over that college admission scandal? Some other people were talking to me about Martha Stewart. All right. I responded to Tyler, was one of the people who wrote this in the Stansberry Show on Facebook, and I said, look, I feel as if presidents are different, but I don't have such a good point to back up my position that I can argue with. That may be what ends up happening. I think they're different, and I think also America's going to want to see a difference. Doesn't necessarily mean that you will see it, I suppose. That's fair. I guess we have jailed high-profile people before. I don't know, man. A president's a whole nother ballgame. I mean, I know he's not the current president, but he had been president of this country, and I just feel like it's different. I don't think it's going to happen, personally. Another suggestion, this came from Dave. He wrote this in and said, "Well, you could do what they did with Napoleon, right?" They exiled Napoleon. They sent him to an island. Essentially, it was house arrest on an island. That's an interesting option.
Oh my goodness.
And Dave said, yeah, I didn't either. I didn't even know about that. He's like, that's the one thing I learned from that horrible Napoleon movie.
We need to stop
again, and I was all excited to see that movie. Then it came out on Apple, and I got to tell you, I started watching it and I shut it off. I was like, this is terrible. People were saying, I'm surprised you're shocked. Now, I don't know, maybe the movie improves if I stick with it. I don't know. I shut it off. I was like, this is just not very good at all. Right? But I wanted to look this up. And so we Googled it this morning, Napoleon exiled, and sure enough, his exile on Elba, an island in the sea there, just 10 miles from the Italian mainland. That lasted from May of the year 1814 to March of 1815. That article I'm pulling from there was posted October 9th, 2018. I didn't think about that. Exiled that's what's going to happen there. She's not famous. What she did is famous. Lori Loughlin's not famous. Not anymore. She may have been famous when that show was out, but if they, you know what I mean? So that's not, maybe when we're punished, and at that point, I would say, well, if he's in, now again, I'm not talking about an overnight stay because of a gag order. I'm talking about he's in prison. I think happen to get elected again, yes. yes, I think there are people, I think we all know who the top 3 are. It's like, look out. Like, if he wins again, I think it's going to be a rough year for Hill Dog. Like, she's going to have a little bit of a rough go, for sure. I think Barack's going to have a little bit of a tough way to go, whether or not he actually has the smoking guns on these people or not. But I do believe there would be some retribution that happens from him. And I think there are people who are afraid of that. And let's be honest, none of those people are innocent on everything. They all got enough skeletons in the closet on some stuff that they don't want the rhetoric coming out about it. And there are people who are afraid to see him as president. Does that mean we'll see an assassination attempt? No. But if I wake up one morning and I'm like, I can't believe I have to go in there and talk about the fact that this just happened, I would not be shocked. Not even a little bit. I wouldn't be shocked if it happened as if this is the most divided this country is. I'm not sure it actually is. You know, once upon a time, 2 sections of this country went to war with one another. So my guess is it's probably not as divided as that was. Kanye getting into the porn game, not as a performer yet. I don't think it'll be long. We'll get there at 9 a.m. All right, you have heard this before. Whatever they want without the threat of being punched in the face. You wouldn't say this stuff to people if you saw them on the street. You would only say it online.
You know,
That felt true for a very long time.
no matter what the beast
I think it's
is
becoming
saying,
less true.
always is smiling in
I saw what is being
They're
called
bigger
a
again if
far
it's
left activist person.
Yeah.
So I think actually
next,
we're going to have to amend the statement.
Friday
The social
and
media
Saturdays,
made people
that
a little
can't
too
be
comfortable
true.
saying whatever they want without the threat of being punched. And now they went, oh yeah, that's what you think? Watch now as a little
This coming
viral for
Sunday, I
Alec
think-
Baldwin,
Next week.
who has had an
Okay.
interesting
During the
few
camping
years,
trip.
has he not?
She also
Alec Baldwin
said
is an
if
actor
you
whose work
decided
I like.
you wanted to go in.
I don't necessarily have to love everything he says. When I
Talk
see
to
him in,
somebody
like
and
he
arrange
did a
it,
couple of
arrange it.
episodes of comedians in cars
Some
getting
kind of
coffee
ride
with
or
Jerry
whatever to
Seinfeld,
get
and they
out
were
there or
great.
whatever.
He's a
Someone-
fantastic
if that's what you
storyteller,
wanna
and I do
do.
think Alec Baldwin is a pretty
But-
good actor. I don't love
Sweetheart,
everything
I'm
he
gonna ask you
says. I don't love
something.
every
Do you think
position he
they really
takes.
need a-
But was he
Can you
great,
please
and I mean
repeat with
great,
her that
as Jack
other
Donaghy
live show?
on 30 Rock? love everything he said about the character. Is his impersonation pretty good?
That's
Yeah,
one that
and
I
I
want to
understood
go
why
there.
SNL leaned into that. I get it.
See, I really wanted to go there.
A woman approached Alec Baldwin in a coffee shop. I believe he has a financial interest in this. And she's yelling at him about more than one issue.
Help you.
Love you.
Let's just take a listen to this and then we'll react.
Alec, can you please say Free Palestine one time?
Okay, so that's the lead right there. Free Palestine, one time. And so again, they're looking for compliance. This woman wants compliance out of you. That's what most people want when they're being this type of person. They're not looking for the other words and the other buzz phrases they use. They're looking for compliance. We see it all over the place.
Why did you kill that lady?
He won't acknowledge her over the Free Palestine thing. So now watch as I go to your court case. I'm going to try to make you emotional so you will react to me.
Why did you kill that lady? You killed that lady and got no jail time?
Why is Rosie Perez running down the streets of New York harassing Alec Baldwin? Why is that happening? I just want a glass of water. I don't want you to bring me the water. I want...
No jail time, Alec? No jail time, Alec. You're
We
putting
got
innocent
ice cream,
people in
don't we?
jail, Alec Baldwin.
We got ice cream, don't we?
I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
is that Rosie Perez? It kind of sounds like it.
Free Palestine, Alec, just one time. And I'll leave you alone.
I need to eat
I'll leave you
rice.
alone. I swear.
I need to eat fish.
Yeah, because that's how emotional
That is what I
terrorists
would
work.
want that.
That when you
Doesn't
give in to
totally
what they
happen.
want, they just go, I got what I want, I'm looking, I'll move on. If he gives in to you here and you do this, then what happens? You walk your fat ass out the door at that cafe, you walk down the street and find somebody else to do this to. I don't think that's why Alec Baldwin's not replying to you, but I do think that is a reality of what would happen if he did.
Just say Free Palestine one time.
Why? He may not agree with you. Why does he have to do that? Why did he have to comply with what you want?
One time. One time.
Oh my God, dude, she's an idiot. It's almost like this is why people are trained on how to interview celebrities. It's almost why they're trained on how to present content to a large group of people. Have a follow-up point here. Have a follow-up question here. You suck at this, lady. You could not be any worse at this.
One time, Alec.
He's now telling the shop, who's the person in charge currently at the shop, call the police.
You know he's a criminal.
He sounds like a moron. Maybe use some facts about the case or the situation, life event, to push him to give you the statement. Alec, what about this? What about the amount of bodies? What about the hospitals? What about this? Where is any of that? You don't care about any of this stuff. You wanted to hassle a famous person. You wanted to go viral for doing it. You're not even smart enough to follow the damn subject. You just want to harass somebody in public, you moron. And we all see it on display here.
One time. Just one time. Please. And I'll leave you alone. Free Palestine.
Woody, go get her the glass of water already. I'm sick of hearing her talk.
Israel. Zionism.
Oh, so it has to be that. So it's not about getting respect for one side of the thing. It is about demonizing the other side of it. That's what this is really about. So you're looking for compliance like I accused you of at the beginning of the audio. Shocked that I'm right about that.
Please say it. One time.
And he goes and he reaches out and he goes to grab the phone. This, of course, now is being sold to people as he assaulted her, he did this, he did that. No, he didn't. It's on video. There are photos. You can see this photo at my Facebook page, as a matter of fact, the Stansbury Show, of them walking out of the door, and he's kind of ushering her out the door. I think she's wearing Champion underwear and a bikini top. Oh. It is a disaster, dude. She's not trying to do anything. She's not really trying to raise awareness over a cause. She thinks she caught a famous person, and I want to go viral. And so I'm going to use Alec Baldwin to do it. That's all this is, and nothing more.
And nothing else there.
This is going to raise the conversation about where citizen journalists go, and should they be a thing. I have my opinion on that. People will think I'm hypocritical, but I'm not necessarily in love with it. Some of them do some great work. Many of them do not. Now, the problem with my statement that I just said is it's true of journalists, too. It's true of media outlets, too. For sure it is. So we're into a weird situation there. But when all you're saying is, just say it, Alec, one time, just say it, just say it, just say it. You're not trying to inform anybody. You're not trying to raise awareness over a situation that maybe the news isn't covering enough, so there is why we need citizen journalism. You're not trying to do any of that stuff. You're a loud, obnoxious person. I can recognize that as I am one. You are a loud, obnoxious person looking for a little bit of fame and some what they call clout. And we all know what's going to happen. Before long, it won't be the Alec Baldwins, it'll be you. I think that's what Jerry Seinfeld. We're the celebrities now. Look at me. I'm the captain. That's what TikTok is. That's the world saying, look at me. I'm the captain now. That's what it is. That's all it is, as a matter of fact. Why do you think everybody's up in arms about the fact that they may ban it? Because you're not going to get to be the captain anymore. Like, that's literally, that's why people are upset about it.
Stomach's growling.
She's not trying to get to the bottom of anything here. And I don't care who you are. You stick a camera in somebody's face and you just scream at them like a moron. She doesn't even have a good point here. She doesn't. She never raises a decent point, not once in this. It's because she's not smart enough to follow the situation even a little, and we can tell. If you continuously harass somebody like that, you could take Mother Teresa and she's going to end up smacking that phone out of your hand. It's just going to happen. Keep this up. Keep it up. You don't think they'll shut that switch off on you? I know everybody thinks I'm nuts. I know everybody thinks I'm crazy. But if that keeps happening, I think this is only going to lead to more celebrities jumping offline.
Wait.
And the one good thing that could come out of this is maybe more celebrities go back to shutting up about every last damn thing versus trying to get popular over the hot issue of the day. That could happen, and that might be a little bit of a positive. And maybe then some tickets will get sold for some movies. Maybe that will happen again. I mean, I think there are people who have turned off to that whole entire situation. And by situation, I mean Hollywood, because of like, oh my God, here we go again with them talking. Again, it's not new. The celebrities begged you, and I mean begged you, for Jimmy Carter in the 70s. There's videos all over the place, and they were all so smug about how much better it was going to be if you just gave them what they wanted. We got history books. We know how that went. So like, no thanks. We're good. So there's plenty of that out there. But this woman isn't trying to do anything. I saw so many people rally around Alec Baldwin with this, where I almost thought, did he put her up to it? Are they in cahoots? And I hate that. That's what the internet did right there. And that's the most dangerous, in my view, thing about the internet right there, is that you don't know. 10 years ago, we would have said this is just a loudmouth idiot. But today you have to be like, is it faked for the views? It could be right. First part of 9 a.m., you're getting that $1,000 Rock the Bank keyword. We pass them out all day. I have the first every weekday morning here at 9 a.m. I've been talking about this piece of audio gone viral of a woman harassing Alec Baldwin.
Alec, can you please take me past that one time? Why did you kill that lady? You killed that lady and got no jail time?
No jail time, Alec. No jail time, Alec.
She sounds better like that.
You're putting innocent people in jail, Alec Baldwin. Free Palestine, Alec, just one time, and I'll leave you alone.
So it has nothing to do with the woman. You know, watch now as I show you how easy it is to get up on your soapbox about something and make it sound like you have virtue. Ready? Here it comes. How dare you take the struggle of that woman? How dare you minimize her death to try to get Alec Baldwin?
It's
See how
like
easy
this
it
one
is?
is more tearing, like more.
Real easy now. Real easy to get passionate. Whip everybody up into a fever about what it is you're talking about. Trust me, I know my lights go on and off in my house because of it. It ain't real hard now.
I'll leave you alone, I swear.
What do
Just
you
say
think
Free
it's from?
Palestine one time.
Why?
What do you think it's from?
Tell him why he
From
should.
Fallen.
Fallen?
You want reaction out of Alec Baldwin?
Fallen.
List your reasons. Here is why you should be saying this. Here is why you need to be on the other side of this, Alec. First of all, does it really matter what the guy who's most famous for saying always be clothing thinks about this? Does it really matter? Probably not. But at least come with some data. Come with some opinions on why he should be doing this. Why? Because other than this just sounds like, just give me what I want because I'm a moron who doesn't know any better. That's literally what you're screaming out in the air.
One time. One time.
Oh my God. She sounds like she's 5 years old. Have a point.
One time, Alec. You know he's a criminal. You know he's a criminal. Come on, Alec. Just say free Palestine one time.
Shouldn't you be on a college campus burning the American flag, screaming death to America? Have you enjoyed those videos? Did you like those? Yeah, I didn't really love that either. Can't wait to start paying off loans.
One time. Just one time. Please. And I'll leave you alone. Free Palestine. Israel. Zionism. Please say it.
I wanted him to look at her and go, define Zionism for me right now. Define it. Tell me why it's bad. Give me the definition and then tell me why it's bad. Show me why it's bad. Show me why I need to be on this side. Just stop screaming like a moron in a public place trying to go viral online. Don't worry, her dopey followers think this was a gotcha moment for Alec Baldwin. They actually think she has him in a chokehold here. She's checkmating herself for 51 straight seconds. But the people who follow her aren't smart enough to understand that. And that's all she needs. She just needs them views, man. She just needs them clicks, man. Define Zionism, lady. Tell me why it's bad. When you can do that, then you can ask Alec Baldwin these questions.
True.
But I'm suspicious that you can't do it.
Because
And so is the rest
is
of the country,
asking.
except for the morons who follow her.
One time.
And he goes and he grabs the phone. And people are now talking about how he assaulted her. Are you out of your mind?
Hello, Ate Kat.
Alec Baldwin.
Okay po,
would have thought
galing ko lang,
one way or
on the way
other
pa lang
until
po
you
kami
see
sa,
how she was dressed, literally
sa
in a pair of men's champion, I guess,
bahay. Galing po ako sa Berlin. Doon po ako nag-work sa bakery. Ay, ask,
She has some sort of
Oh.
shirt on top of that bra, but it's-
ano nga po pala, ask ko lang po pala kung, di ba meron po kayong pinapaupahan? Nakita ko po kasi isang beses nag-post po kayo eh. Kasi si, Ate Tia, nag-ask siya kung merong bahay na pwedeng upahan. Ate Tia Salt, Pilipina din po siya. Tapos yung kunikwento ko po sa inyo, yung teacher.
Bakit naglalata din ba sila ng bahay?
Hindi po, may sarili po silang bahay dun po sa Atwood. Tapos di ko po alam kung siya po yung mag-rent or baka po meron siyang...
Meron akong dalawang, yung isa sa sa Henderson Road, 4 bedrooms yun. Yung isa, 2 bedroom.
Bali,
Sa town, malapit yun sa Dover.
yung 2 rooms po.
Oo, sa tabi mismo yun ng Circle K sa Dover.
Okay. So sabihin ko po kausaanin ko siya, tawagan ko po siya.
Oo, tanungin mo kung sino yung magre-renta.
Opo.
Siya ba o yung sino?
Kung halimbawa po siya yung magre-rent, ano po, yung 4 bedrooms po, saan po yun ulit?
Sa Henderson.
Sa Henderson.
Countryside yun. May 2 acres na lang.
Baka mas gusto rin yun. Kung silang magre-rent, baka yun ang gusto nila Kasi, pagkakalam ko, mahilig din sa yun eh. Sa Henderson, bali 4 rooms, tapos po.
Ibigay mo yung number ko. O kaya,
Sige po.
gusto niya akong tawagan.
Sige po. Hindi ko po alam yung number niya. Ano po?
Ay, hindi mo alam yung number ko?
Hindi po.
Alam ko. Sige, i-text ko sa'yo.
Sige po, Tikat.
O kaya sabihin mo yan, lang ako sa Facebook.
Ayun lang pong inano ko. In-screenshot ko na lang po yung nyo para kung sakaling tawagan ka na lang sa messenger. Pero kung gusto nyo po, sa bagay sa Atwood kasi wala dun eh. Walang signal.
Sa Florida, kaya ba nila gusto lumiban?
Hindi ko po alam kasi nagtanong pa lang po sila sa akin ngayon. Nagtanong pa lang po siya sa akin ngayon.
Ano na lang, ibigay mo sa kanila yung number ko, ibibigay ko sa'yo.
sige.
Tapos, ibigay mo sa kanya. Tawagan ako anytime.
Opo.
At saka sabihin mo, yan na lang ako.
Opo.
Okay lang ba yun?
Opo.
Kayo, hindi pa kayo lilipat.
Dami pa namin ginasikaso.
Bakit magkano may budget ko kasi sa isang buwan?
Hindi po kasi ano po 'di ba kailangan kasi yung sa 'di ba yung sa ano ko, yung sa green card. Tapos yung address namin pag binago na
Hindi kayo makalipat, yes. Makes
opo,
sense.
yun po yung ano doon, hindi po kami talagang naaanuhan kami na halangan kami sa ano nga sa ano ko ngayon, dala lang sa documents ko. Tapos yung pati 'di ba lahat po ng ano namin pati sa insurance, lahat ng address nandun sa ano, hindi namin mabago pa.
Madali lang yung baguhin.
Yung sa ano, pag maayos na namin lahat, pag okay na, hindi na kami na
Sabihin mo, baka may available kami later. Ano naman yung take care of the place.
opo. Sige po ate, no, sabihan ko po si ate
Sige,
Tia.
sabihin mo si Ate Sofia. Ha?
Opo.
Ilan taon na ba siya?
Nasa 50 po, 51 years old.
Sige, ate ko siya. Sige, sabihin mo, i-add niya ako.
Opo.
Ha?
Opo.
Okay.
Sige po. Ingat din po kayo. Karabay po.
Bye-bye.
For a long time. He knows this business inside and out.
Okay.
Apparently, he's trying to create a broader entertainment division for the parents of Yeezy Company, and a porn studio could be part of this. Again, Mike Maz, a vet in the porn business, is who he's been talking to, and he had been married to Stormy Daniels.
No answer.
Mike has worked as a producer for well over a decade. And before that, he had been a casting director, other jobs in the industry. Apparently, he was behind such titles as Aroused, Abigail, and Young Fantasy
Henderson,
7.
right?
That does not sound right.
Henderson.
Apparently, he's got this new woman. I don't know if they're married or not, Bianca Sensori. And he likes when she shows her body off in public. He's into it. Because Kanye likes attention. And I think he knows this isn't going to be the woman he's with forever. Kanye's the star of Kanye's life. Nobody else. Nobody. He has rapped in his songs, I guess performed in his songs, explicit scenes about Kim Kardashian and their sex life. The mother of his children. Now, that's his ex-wife, mother of his children. Do what you want. I don't think that's what most dads would do with their wife or ex-wife or the mother of their children. I don't think that's what they would do. I don't quite understand why we need more pornography online. Who needs more porn sites? We have porn women now. Like Brazzers and all of that stuff. Does it matter? OnlyFans is taking over this field. Isn't it?
Are so
Now, maybe I'm
fucking
wrong there, because if
I'm
you go
sorry.
to like the tube sites, you see free
What'd you
porn.
say that for?
And OnlyFans,
Because
those women
they're
are going to
passing
just
by
put it
with
out
us.
little by little, and they'll give you some
They're
teaser
passing by
videos,
our
but now
car
pay me my money and
without-
I'll give you this.
nothing signal. Like I know where we need to stop for
Do we really need more
They
pornography?
suddenly they're cross
It's
the
never
line.
been easier to get your hands on it. So much so that they say it's resulting in men having less testosterone than ever before in the history of mankind. I read article
to
after
put my
article
legs
every year about